The New Ham Jumpstart program is a brainchild of both Gigaparts and QRZ, and I had the privilege to interview Fred, AA7BQ, the owner and founder of QRZ.com, about this Jumpstart program that puts a brand new radio into the hams of every newly licensed ham through this program. Check it out.
CQ Photo, CQ Parks on the air, Kilo Charlie 5, Hotel Whiskey Bravo. I am here with Fred, AA7BQ from QRZ.com, and we're going to talk about the New Ham Jumpstart program, which is a collaboration between, correct me if I'm wrong, Fred, a collaboration between QRZ.com and Gigaparts to roll out a new dual band HT radio for new ham radio operators. So Fred, thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you guys allowing me to record this session and present it to the audience. So please tell us all about this new program you guys are launching.
Sure thing, Jason. Well, thanks for having me here. Real happy to be on your show again. And this New Ham Jumpstart program, we started working on it over a year ago. And it was an idea that we had that we just wanted to, what can QRZ do to help promote the hobby? And next year we'll be 30 years old. So we'll be 29 years old in October.
Okay.
And so we'd like to give back something to the community. And we thought that we would start this, it's a charitable program, but let me say, first of all, it's not a charity. There's a difference there.
Yes.
And the reason I say that is because we do give these away and we don't charge anything for them, and other people can donate to the program as well to help keep it going, sort of paying it forward for the hobby. But I just want people to be absolutely certain to know that this is not a tax deductible donation or anything like that.
Okay. So, okay. Good to know. Good info.
QRZ, and we worked with Robbie Spur over Gigaparts, and we got in touch with some manufacturers, and we had this radio made to our specification.
Okay.
It was one of their existing radios, and it was modified. It was modified with new firmware inside the radio, and it was modified outside the radio with a manual that was written by us. We actually took the existing manual and rewrote it in plain English. And I have to admit that I wrote some of it. First time I've ever contributed to a manual, but I don't take credit for it. I'm just saying that
okay.
I know that it's written in English. And it makes a big difference to a lot of people because
yes.
There's a lot of things about complicated equipment that if you're not a technical person, the vagaries of the translation between Chinese and English can sometimes yield unexpected results, or at the very least confusion. What did he mean by press this? So we hope that's going to help out a lot. But moreover, talking about the program. The program is designed to help new hams. And the way that we're structuring it is that any person that's got their first ham license ever can come to us and sign up on the site for what we call our new ham welcome package. And there's no charge for that. No charge whatsoever, no charge for shipping. It's our way of welcoming and the new ham into the hobby. Gigaparts as well is providing a lot of logistical support for this, and they're putting together the package and collecting a lot of other things to throw together something really nice. So the radio is the headliner, but there will be some other goodies included as time goes on. And this New Ham Jumpstart package is designed just for exactly what it says. It's for a new person that's gotten into the hobby. And I remember when I first got into ham radio, and I spent weeks and weeks trying to decide which radio I would buy and which one would be, the best for whatever reason. And little did I know at the time that it really didn't matter which radio you had. What mattered is that you got on the air and started operating and making friends. That's what this radio will do. and we're hoping that it'll be well received, and we want to give people their first radio. We don't have, like I say, no expectations. We're not selling anything. It is simply our gift to the ham radio community, and we're hoping for the best.
Excellent. Okay. So, yeah, and I spoke to Robbie about it for a short period earlier this week, and it's if I say this correctly, it looks like, and it has the casing of a TYT UV88, but you guys have completely rewrote the firmware for it, as you said, and the manual is a big project. I think I think you're right about that. Yeah, because a lot of people complain about the manuals. And I'm old enough to remember when the Japanese manuals weren't all that great as far as English translation goes. But yeah, completely agree with you on the manual part. So that's really exciting that you guys have worked together on that to write it. Not only you didn't take a Chinese manual and translate it, you actually wrote the manual yourself. So that's pretty interesting info there.
Right, and I've got one of them here. I don't know how well it'll show up, but this is the radio. It's very well built. It's there's nothing about it that looks extraordinarily well. It just doesn't look like it's foreign made, really. It's just really nice. It's very sturdy. It's capable. Dual band radio. You can get on. You know everything you can do with a dual band radio, you can do with this. And I'm telling you, it's you've got worldwide access with one of these. But you have to learn how to use it, and that's what it's all about. So we're really glad to be providing these, and I, on top of all that, I just want to thank the people in the amateur radio community that have made this possible. All the other hams, not new hams, but the existing hams out there, everyone has helped really by being members of QRZ and being subscribers of QRZ. That's made it possible for us to provide this to the rest of the community. And the other thing that we're going to start, although we don't have it ready right now, we're going to start a donation program. I should say contribution program. Can't use the word donation. Contribution program where people can help pay it forward. So, and another thing about it is that, let's say the new ham it just got licensed and he doesn't really need a handheld radio. Just doesn't need it. Well, if that's the case, we will supply them with a free 1-year subscription to QRZ, and then we'll give that radio to someone else. So if you can trade it in and pay it forward is what we're saying. If that's not the kind of thing that you need. So as time goes on, we're looking for a lot of people to join in and contribute. And as long as the enthusiasm is there and the contributions hold up, we're gonna make this happen. Just by comparison, the ARRL announced recently that they had a program where they would pay the initial license fee for new hams. To be honest with you, when I heard that, I said, well, what can I do? And so this was our response to that. So I suppose it's possible for a new ham to go through the ARRL and get his license for free, and then come over to QRZ and get a free radio. So I think we've got all the bases covered there. We're really proud of this, and we're hoping that a lot of people appreciate it.
Good. Yeah. No, I think that's a very good move for the community. So once someone gets newly licensed, will there be a page on QRZ? Do you have the web page up yet? I assume it'll be qrz.com/something. Do you have that
it's
going?
Right on the front page.
Oh, it is.
Right
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
You can't miss it.
Okay.
And we've already, I think, at this moment, 5 radios have been given away already.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was starting today, but I wasn't sure, how all that was going to transpire. So that's good to know. Okay. And for someone because the gears are already turning into my head, because I'm doing these monthly giveaways on my channel every month this year. So if I want to contribute to funds to contribute to that project, where do I go to do that?
Right on the front page of QRZ.
Still the same place?
There's a contribute link.
Okay.
You just follow that, and then be sure when you contribute to mention there's comments in there. Leave a comment that says this is for the New Ham Jumpstart program, and we'll make sure that's exactly where that goes.
Perfect. That is awesome. Okay. Well, how many, I don't know, are these like, do you guys have an inventory of stock of these, or is that because there's this big global supply chain issue that's affecting everyone right now? It's just kind of a thing, especially in ham radio. We were at Gigaparts yesterday comparing prices on radios to what they were last year, and it was kind of shocking on some of the HF radios. But how is your supply chain looking, or do you have a bunch of these pre-ordered or already ordered and here in the States ready to go, or how is that working?
We got our shipment in from overseas last week,
Okay.
the full order.
Okay.
And we're thinking that it should last at least 2 months or maybe longer. So we're going to give them out according to the qualifications, eligibility requirements. And the reason that we're doing that too is to make sure that the truly the new hams get the radios, and so we're trying to make this last as long as possible. And if everything goes as planned, I think it might turn out to be a permanent thing. So we've got quite a few radios in the first batch. I think a couple of months worth at the very least. So let's give it a shot, see where it goes.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to enjoy promoting it for you guys. So, well, this is an exciting thing. I really appreciate, once again, you guys allowing me to put it out there and let people know about it. It's cool that it's on the front page. I haven't looked at that today, obviously, but I'll share a link to that in the description below, and we'll do some screen overlays here so that everybody can see what it looks like. So, Fred, thank you for your time today. Are you anything else you want to add before we close it down?
No, Jason, I just want, other than to say that thank you for your ongoing efforts and your great content that you've been creating. It's a part of amateur radio today. I'd be very proud of it if I were you. And thanks for having us on today.
You bet. Thanks a lot, Fred. Appreciate your joining and your efforts to contribute to the ham radio community. So everyone check the links in the description below and go check QRZ.com for more information.